I'm Trish, and here is today's QOTD Question of the Day. What is a food that you ate that was terrible, but you did it just to be polite? I think we've all been here before, right? Whether it's Aunt Bessie's famous potato salad, or maybe somebody took you out to dinner to a fancy restaurant and you felt compelled to clean your plate. Well, record your answer and you can get on the air with us like my first fan favorite I chose. His name is Bartimus.
I remember one year, my dad, who's an awful cook, like literally so bad. I remember one year he made this mac and cheese that he like inexplicably took to our holiday. Like, why do you take old, crusty, horrible mac and cheese that you don't know how to make to a family holiday where you know that there are people better? I was one of the only ones that ate it, and it was disgusting, but I would do it again.
So I love his answer for many reasons. I think number one is that he said, I would do it again. So he would eat something terrible just to be kind one more time. I love it also because I'm a huge mac and cheese. I'm not going to say I'm a connoisseur, but I am going to say big mac and cheese person. Love it. Make it all the time. The mistake that people make with mac and cheese, you see, is that they try to church it up. So like my mom used to put like ground beef in it, or sometimes she would like chop up hot dogs. Ugh. Like, don't add anything. Don't try to reinvent the pasta wheel here, folks. Okay. Just plain mac and cheese. And if in doubt, buy a blue box off the shelf at your local supermarket, add a little milk and butter. Bob's your uncle.
Maybe I have like a side of vegetables, but definitely good to just, keep it simple. As you said, don't reinvent the wheel. It's perfect as it is. It's mac and cheese. You can't go wrong with mac and cheese. But also I really appreciate in this answer how Bartimus just he was like, I am such a martyr because my dad is such a terrible, no good, very bad, should never be near the stove cook. He just had to make sure we knew just how bad his dad was at cooking, which, hey.
I know. The only one that doesn't know is dad, because he keeps signing up for the holiday meals.
He's like, you see his name down on the spreadsheet, you had the text that his dad is making mac and cheese. You're like, no, stop.
Well, who was your favorite fan answer?
Well, I found a really great answer from Crystal, and I think she has a very great response, but I would say a very controversial answer.
Something I ate terrible just to be polite was squash. Do not put squash on my plate, because I'm going to look at you. And I'm going to look at the squash, and I'm just going to look at you like, now why you do that? I ain't going to say nothing, but it's going to be in the trash. So if you want to keep your squash, don't give it to me, okay? Don't.
I love this interview because she's like, it is a personal offense to me as a person if you give me squash, and I will throw it out.
Absolutely. This is a fool me once. Fine. She did eat it once. And I love how she says too, the one thing I ate to be polite. It's like she did it with the squash, big mistake, and she's never eating anything just to be polite again, and never going near that squash. Do you hate squash?
I like squash. I think it's a good Thanksgiving side, and I've had it in a dessert form once or twice, and it's been it's pretty good. So I like squash. I think it's good.
Okay, I'm with you. Like the Thanksgiving side, I like it when it's prepared in a savory way. I don't love it when it's the desserty thing where they add in maple syrup or honey or something like that. So I'm on the fence about squash. It totally depends on the preparation. And maybe that was the problem here for Crystal. Maybe it wasn't really the squash, but that somebody prepared it poorly.
These are some truly incredible, hilarious fan answers. So if you want to record your own, you still have time to record before our Thursday Big Show Championship. Just make sure to use the links in the description to record your own answer, and you can join us on the air. But for now, I think it's time that we get into our own personal answers. Trish, do you have a story?
I have so many stories. I'm just a little bit older than you, so I've had more experience in that, being forced to be polite and eat something terrible. I also come from a long line of not so great cooks. But the one that sticks out the most, I hate even talking about it. My friend and I went to a couple's house to have dinner, and the couple owned a French restaurant. So I was so excited. I could not wait because I could never afford to actually eat in their restaurant. And now I'm in their home. And they had these, I don't know what if you call them appetizers or canapes, but whatever the fanciest starter you can imagine, they had them, and they had something on it. It was clearly a meat of some sort. And I like meat. So I put the entire thing in my mouth, and it was like within 2 seconds, I knew it was some sort of liver thing, and just the texture and the irony taste. And I literally got like the shivers, you know, the willies that you get when, and I'm getting them right now just talking about this. It was such a bad experience for me. And I had to literally just choke it down and then smile and tell them how delicious it was. And of course, they're like, have another. Oh, no, I'm saving myself for whatever's next. Oh, it was awful. Awful.
Ugh, no, I've heard people talking about having liver. I'm just like that. It just doesn't seem up my alley. You know, you all enjoy your liver.
No, it's like sucking on a mouthful of pennies. It's like the most coppery. Ugh. Oh, we got to change the subject. You have to tell me about your food. I can't do mine anymore.
Well, I'm thinking. So I have a visceral memory when I was younger. One time, my mom got like microwave French onion soup.
Oh.
Because I am a huge French onion soup person. I think honestly, the way you are about mac and cheese, I am with French onion soup. Whenever we go to a restaurant, I'm like, I look for the French onion soup.
Mm-hmm.
It's on my mind. So I was like, oh, I love French onion soup. And she was like, let's just have some at home. And so one night she made it for me. And literally, I was like eating it. I finished the bowl. It was taking everything in my power, all of my willpower, all of my mind over matter, to just get through this soup without just throwing it.
Oh, and did you do it because you didn't want to hurt your mom's feelings because she did something special for you?
Yes, and also she was right there saying like, "Why are you not? What is up? What's wrong?" And so I was like, "It's fine." But yeah, so she was right there, just like, "You gotta like, just come on, just eat it." And I was like, But let's just say that was the first and last time I had microwave French onion soup at home.
Yeah, I'm gonna pack that one away here. Okay, that's no. I'm gonna trust you on that one.
Well, if you want to tell us about your own experiences, you know, stomaching some food, you can still record your answer to today's question or any of this week's other questions using the links in the description, and make sure you subscribe to us on YouTube to get notified about new daily questions.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, everyone who joined us today. A very special thank you to our subscribers and to everyone who has watched, voted, and recorded so far this week. Remember that the top voted answers make it on the air with us for our Thursday Big Show. So go to beontheair.com to vote, to record, and you can also play our fun Guess and Bid game.
Yes, you can. So if you are watching us on YouTube and you liked what you saw today, you can send us a little love by liking, commenting, or even sending us a thanks on YouTube, and we'll give you a shout out on the air especially if you do that last one. So send us some love.
Absolutely. Well, we are beontheair.com and QOTD. We're going to sign off now. Wishing you bon appetit. Have a great day, and we'll see you on the air.
Bye, everyone. I have to think about donuts and candy now to get my mind off it.